Hey everybody out in YouTube land, my name is Mike and I love guitars. In today's video, we're going to check out a guitar from a relatively small company here in Texas. Today, we're looking at this 2023 Conspiracy Series Raven from Sully Guitars. Let's do this. Disclaimer! Disclaimer! Disclaimer. This is not a sponsored video. All gear in this video was either purchased by me or by a friend who's lending it to me for the purposes of this video. Most importantly, all thoughts and opinions expressed in this video are mine. Several months ago, my buddies Ethan and Shelby both started telling me about this guitar company that they had stumbled across called Sully Guitars. The company was founded by a guy named Jon Sullivan and was based in nearby Houston. So, as a native Texan, that made me immediately interested. Sully Guitars has two product lines, their US-made Custom Series and their South Korean-made Conspiracy Series. Ethan and Shelby each picked up a Conspiracy Series for themselves and immediately started raving about the quality. Turns out that even with the import line, Jon goes over each of those guitars himself to make sure that they meet his quality standards before putting them up for sale. So, with both friends talking about how awesome these guitars were, I asked Ethan to send me his Sully Raven for a couple of weeks so I could check it out. And I have to admit, they weren't exaggerating. As I mentioned, this is a 2023 Conspiracy Series, and one of the really cool things about the Conspiracy Series guitars is that they're made in runs, and each run is different. Jon changes up the models, finishes, and specs in each run so that there's always something special about what's available. And then, once the guitars are gone, they're gone. This particular Raven has a set three-piece maple neck with a 25.5-inch scale. It features a Sully standard thin neck profile, an ebony fretboard, a Graphtec tusk nut, 22 stainless steel frets, lumen lace side dots, and these really cool looking hollow block inlays. Did you get all that? The hardware features hipshot locking tuners and hardtail bridge, as well as a dual-action truss rod. On the electronics end, this Raven has two humbuckers, a Sully Conspiracy Series Salty Bastard bridge pickup, which, while I think is a fantastic name, is more than a little bit of a mouthful, and a Conspiracy Series Al Pastor neck pickup. It has a three-way toggle switch with one volume and one tone knob, and the tone knob has push-pull for splitting the humbucker coils. I definitely like offset guitars, but for whatever reason, Firebird shapes have just never really resonated with me. Having said that, visually this guitar is just downright sexy. The pearl white mare finish combined with the black neck and headstock binding on this guitar just work. And it's worth pointing out that the guitar also ships with a very nice hardshell case. It's a perfect fit and comes branded with the Sully logo just like the headstock of the guitar. It's far above the level of quality of these standard import guitar cases that we're all used to. So what do I think about this Sully Raven overall? Well, frankly, this is one freaking cool guitar. It's the perfect combination of classic styling and modern features. Locking tuners, tusk nut, lumen lace side dots, stainless steel frets. This is definitely not your typical dad rock Firebird. The two humbuckers with the ability to coil split provide a wide array of tones, making this a very versatile sounding guitar. The thin neck and stainless steel frets make it a breeze to play. Coming in at $1,349, the Sully Raven isn't exactly one of the cheapest import guitars you'll find, but it is one of the nicest. And of course, import guitars costing over $1,000 is becoming a lot more common these days. But at least the level of quality and options is increasing along with that price. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I grew up and learned to play guitar in an era where import guitars were cheap in every way and generally regarded as no more than beginner guitars at best. I think it's really great to see these newer generation import guitars that are truly something special. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. I'll put a link to the Sully Guitars website in the description below. And if you're looking for a high quality yet reasonably priced guitar that's definitely a step above the usual suspects, give Sully a chance. You'll be glad you did.